Welcome all. Today in building services class, we will get to know about the plumbing fixtures. So first of all, what is a plumbing fixture? So plumbing fixture is the fitted permanently connected appliances that supply the water or removes the waterborne waste from the buildings. So it is mainly used to supply water and also remove the wastewater from the buildings. So connected to the building's water supply and typically to the drain waste vent, that is TWV system, and broadly grouped into water supply fixtures, that is for taps and the showers, and the waste collecting fixtures for sinks, WCs and tubs, and also selected based on the functions, water efficiency, material durability and aesthetics. So it is mainly classified into two broad categories. First one is for the sanitary fixtures, another one is for the tap pass and the terminals, that is for the water supply. In terms of sanitary fixtures, in the bathtubs, sinks, toilet, showers, bidets and also for the urinals. In terms of tapper and the terminals, taps or the faucets and hose bibs and the terminal walls for the appliances. Next, the most common plumbing fixtures. So, fixtures and the sanitary appliances and also water delivery and the special purposes. So, fixtures and sanitary appliances, bathtubs, bidets, channel drains, drinking fountains and hose bibs, that is hose pipe connections and janitor sinks, kitchen sinks and also utility sinks. In terms of water delivery and for the special purposes, for the showers, flushing toilets and urinals, and tap pairs, that is taps and faucet, taps or the faucet and the accessories, spout and the shower heads, and also the terminal walls for the dishwashers, ice makers and also humidifiers. First is about the sanitary fixture. In that, the first one is the bathtub. So the bathtub is the large, irresistible for the holding water in which the person bathes. Typically, which will be installed in the bathroom either as the fitted part of the bathroom or the standalone or the freestanding unit. So it is of the different types. First one is the built-in or alcove, and the second one is the freestanding, third one is the drop-in or the undermount, fourth one is the whirlpool or the jetted. So built-in or the alcove, that is fitted against the wall on all the three sides. So it will be a most common and the economical residential type. And freestanding, it stands independently and it is finished on all the sides. So example, clawfoot or the slipper tubes. And also drop-in or the undermount, which is set into a deck or the platform. Supporting frame is built by the installer. And whirlpool or the jetted, fitted with water on or air jets for the hydrotherapy massage, so needs a dedicated electrical circuit. The common materials which is used for making the bathtub is acrylic, that is a light warm to touch, and enameled cast iron, enameled pressed steel, which will be economical, and the fiberglass, which is cheap, and flexible shapes can be made out of it, and natural stone or the solid surface, which will be a premium one. Next sanitary fixture is the sink. So a sink is the fixed water supplied basin with a drain used for washing hands, utensils or other items. So its design, depth and the material change with its intended use. So there are different types of sink, that is kitchen sink, utility sink and giant sink, which is all commonly known as the mop sink. So in terms of kitchen sink, single or the double wall in the stainless steel or the granite composite or the ceramic, fitted with the mixer tap, waste disposal or the dishwasher connections. And in terms of utility sink, deep rugged basin often in the laundry or utility room for washing large or dirty items and hand laundering. And also giant sink, there is mob sink, so low floor level or the wall hung basin with a high flow tap used in the cleaners or the service room for filling and emptying mop buckets. Next sanitary fixture is the toilet, that is water closet. So the a flush toilet uses a controlled discharge of water to convey human waste through a trap and into the drainage system, sealing the trap afterwards to prevent the sewer gases entering the room. So this is also of different types, that is wash down, siphonic and pressure assisted, and the wall hung or the cistern types. In terms of wash down, there is simple low cost flushing action, pushes water, which pushes the waste directly through the short trap way, common in India and UK. And siphoning, the flush creates a siphon that pulls the waste through an S-shaped trapway, which is quite with a large water seal. And also pressure assisted, it is compressed air boosts the flush from a sealed tank inside the cistern for the stronger water efficient flush. And wall hung or the cistern type, bubble moment on ball mounted on the wall with a concealed cistern, or the floor mounted with the exposed or closed coupled cisterns also available. Next sanitary fixture is the shower. A shower delivers the water through a nozzle or the perforated head, typically inside an enclosed cubicle or over a bathtub. So for standing bathing, so using far less water than a filled tub. It is also of different four types, that is a overhead or the rain shower, handheld shower, mixer shower, and electric or the instant shower. In overhead or the rain shower, it will be fixed head mounted directly above, delivering a wide, gentle spray for the rainfall-like effect. And in terms of handheld shower, head connected by a flexible hose held or the docked on a slider bar for the directional control. And mixer shower, there is a blends hot and cold water supply to set pressure, and can be manual or thermostatically controlled. And in terms of the electric or the instant shower, contains an inline heater that warms the main fed cold water on the demand, and no stored hot water is needed in case of using the instant shower. Next one is the tap ware. So that is the tap or the faucet. So tap ware is an industry term for the tap walls and their accessories called taps in the British English, and faucet will be is a common pronunciation in the American English. So that controls the flow of water from the supply pipe to the fixture. So in that, the different types are the bib clock or the pillar tap, mixer tap, sensor or the touchless tap, bib for the appliances, that is a hose bib. So bib cock or the pillar tap, that is single supply tap with a horizontal bib, or the vertical pillar inlet, separate hot and cold water taps. And mixer tap, so single spot binds both hot and cold supply through one or two handles, and also a single lever. Then sensor or the touchless taps, there is infrared sensor, opens a solenoid valves automatically, and common, it will be common in the public washrooms for the hygiene and the water savings. And bib for the appliances, that is hose bib, outdoor or the utility tap for connecting a hose for washing machines or the garden equipments. Next is about the less common plumbing fixtures, that is urinals, bidet, drinking fountain, channel drains, hose bib, and the terminal walls. So urinals, there is wall mounted fixture for standing urination, and common in public or the commercial washrooms, maybe flush walls or waterless. And bidet, that is low mounted basin used for washing the lower body after using the toilet, supplied with its own tap or the spray. Then drinking fountain, there is public fixture providing a low arched jet of drinking water, often paired with a bottle filling spot. And also channel drains, long narrow surface drains, that is used to collect and carry away the surface or the floor water. And hose bib, threaded outdoor tap for connecting a hose, mainly used for the gardens, washing cars, and for the irrigation. Then terminal walls, dedicated shut-off walls feeding the dishwashers, ice makers, humidifier, and the other similar appliances. Thank you.